nice and easy. Didn't have to do too much there. Can't fault it when it's like that. When you phone up your man and say, yo, come on, I is here, I is waiting, and he's there, boom, can't fault it. It's the way it should be. How dare people hold up lorry drivers? Do you know how important we are? Oh. Okay, so this could be the third video in the third consecutive week. Yeah, I know. I just excellence. Anyway, so I still haven't had a chance to go back through the last two videos for comments and stuff. I will do that as soon as I get a chance. So yeah, and apparently I had a message off a friend saying it's about time he was actually happy in your videos. Well, I thought that was a bit of a cheek. So what I'll say to you is jog on. I will, because that's how we roll. I've just managed to YouTube there. Okay, right now. Okay, so this is the suckery thing I put on the back of the lorry. Okay, and I've just lost that bolt. That'll be the third one I've lost now. I only gently unscrewed and it just went wanging across the road. Oh well, never mind. It don't matter. It don't matter. It doesn't matter, because we are in the beautiful Welsh valleys. We are. Yes. So we're going to go back down, tip these off, and I got another load to do now this afternoon. I think it's like 3 loads, and I think there's like another 2 up there. So my plan is, we don't know yet, but I got a job booked tomorrow morning out of Avonmouth to Swansea. I think I'll do that job. Don't think there's anything else as such about then going to happen, but then I'll go back up and grab some more in the afternoon. I need to go to the big boat, pick up some new kit, and I say new kit, some new straps and that. Could I do it tomorrow? Don't know. No, I don't know. But anyway, oh, shut up, my lane assist. So we'll see. Right, well, we're going to mosey on back down to the yard, whip these off at the speed of 1,000 gazelles. Because we haven't got time to muck around, you know, because we're like super duper busy, very busy, very enjoyably busy. That's it. If variety is the spice of life, I'm a pepper. Anyway, far too many straps for me all this, you know what I mean? Look at them all. Yeah, caravan fell down. Quite literally fell down. And we're now building another wall. Another massive wall. Oh well, let's get these off, I suppose. Before anyone asks, I don't want to magically wind me up and down the hand or anything. Right? It's not going to kill me to roll a couple of straps. You know, it's not exactly as this is the most energetic job in the world anyway. Everyone's going, oh, you're a big wind-uppy thing. Put on a drill. No. I'm a dinosaur. I like to do it this way. Now, with some super wizardry, that should have took about 2 minutes. That's how good I am. I'm epic. I got some food. As I was hungry. Say hello to John. John, hello. Alright, that's done for today. Quick wash of the old truck. That's done for today. Quick wash of the old truck. Quick wash of the old trailer bed. And put some oil on them. They're a bit rusty. I'll do it in the morning. Well, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, my wall is coming along fantastically. And as you can see, our yard is slowly shrinking. Just saying, it's getting a bit tight for me to turn around, boss man. And what's the point of washing the truck? There's not really, because I'm literally doing it every other day at the moment. But kind of got a bit of metal there. Kind of got a bit of a new customer, so to speak. So we'll so better to turn up clean and tidy, innit? Than when you're in full-blown winter spec and you look like a cowboy. Right, yeah. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Some we have a bout of lurgy, people. Lurgy, I tell you. Get up, you lazy bugger. Oh, do you know what would be a good idea? Took the handbrake off. Right. Try again. Try again. Right. Not feeling the best. We're not feeling the best, but we're going to plough on regardless. It's lurgy, so you know. We might make it, we might not. Somebody always phones when you don't want them to. Every time. What was I saying? Did I mention I got a bit of lurgy? It'll come to me in a second. Yeah, so turn your lights off, fella. Brain's not working. Brain's not working. I can't remember. I know where this is going. I need to buy a height stick. I really do. It'd make my life so much easier. This is 14'6", and I know where I'm going is a bridge, but I can't remember if it's a low bridge or a normal bridge. So if we measure it, we can't go wrong, then can we? So if I do, you know, if I do an Eddie special, then I'm to blame. Yeah. If you're chaining, I should say, anything on tyres, never fully tighten it up on the one side. because it will pull the machine, that the tyres will pull over a bit. So do it up as like reasonably tight, go around the other side, do the other ones up and pretty much as tight as you can get them, and then you might have to nip round the other side just to do up one or two more. That's the way I do it anyway, that's the way I find best, because anything on tyres, if you cross chain it, she will pull to the one side first, which is you won't quite notice it, but then when you obviously walk around the other side you will see her, and she's sat there like that on one side. Like, hello, ready for a lie down. There was a really bad accident on this M5 this morning coming in, I just missed it. Don't know if the M5's up and running now though. Oh no, it's shut. Eugh. That's not good. So everything's through Bristol. That is not good. It's happened on M5 South. Where you going? Let's get over. So, there was something else. I completely lost my train of thought when somebody phones me. It just naffs me up. It does. I haven't got the best, you know, brain as it is. Shut up. Oh, lorry fire. Bit of luck the driver walked away from that one. Bit of luck. Biggest fear that is a blowout or something. Oh, in fact, that's what that German lorry had. He had a blowout, and that's how the fire was caused on the lorry. Good. Right, so we're off to Neath to drop this off, and then I'm back on some blocks again. So nothing too extravagant today. Oh yeah, height stick. I need to get a height stick. I really do. It would make my life so much easier than climbing up and measuring it with a tape measure. I'll see if I can scrape my copper jar, and we'll have a look for one. They're about 80 quid, I believe. And before I said, well, get the boss to buy one. Well, not really, because if I used to ever leave jobs or whatever, I'd rather just take it with me. It's too handy not to have. Stay there. No. Right, anyway, I'm going to slowly sip my yarn now and feel sorry for myself, and we'll be on our merry way. I might say something else in a minute because I might remember what I was going to talk about before I left. There. Yeah, see, we're nearly there. That boat, the one by there, that was some left from the war. I don't know if you can see it, but you know, it's actually a World War II boat. I just passed a really, really bad accident. There's two boys in there. They seem fine, but they've completely totaled their car. I'm making a bit of a fun of a bad situation, really. But the both of them are stood by the side of the road, completely like. How am I going to explain that one to Mum? Cars are right off, but they do seem fine. But it's in the middle, just in the middle of the motorway. Somebody's having a bad day. I remembered what I was going to say as well. Strap your ears back, people. This is of the highest importance. I'm galloping to the big 4-0 at a rate of knots like you wouldn't believe, right? Yesterday I was on my bike playing in the street. Tomorrow, 40, you know what I mean? So I'm hurtling towards the big 4-0. Something I'm not prepared for in life, which I'm struggling with, right, is right. What is it when you get a bit older, your nose hair just grows at a turbo pace, right? I got hair growing out my ears like you wouldn't believe. What's all that about? I'm not prepared for that. I understand it's a natural thing, but I'm having to get the old weed whacker out lately because it's getting a bit out of control. And I really mean it's like getting out of control. I got nose hair that long, I can put it in plaits. I'm just not willing to accept that yet. You know, what's everyone doing? Because from what I can gather, most people who watch my stuff is, you know, around like the mid-30s, early 40s. Help. I need help. I'm emotionally not ready for it. It's just not fun, you know. I don't know. It's just, you know, I'm struggling. I am struggling with it. Yeah. Oh well. Right, well, we're nearly here. We're in M.T.D. Going with the Derwins. So they'll be happy. Somebody will have a nice shiny new shovel today. Tell them Trevor sent you. Trade sent to Wales. Oh gosh. And over the other side, I don't know if I've told you, there's called Express Reinforcements, which do so much work out there, and it was always London for the cut and bend. Oh, it used to drive me mad. Absolutely drive me bonkers. If you're ever turning up there, trailers wouldn't be ready, and oh, I don't know. Didn't like it. Actually, didn't. The work was okay, but there was so much hassle messing around with it. Really was. M.T.D. Oh yeah, and I had a pile of people flashing me around my local area again, so hello you lot. Hello. And normally see a lad in a green Scania up and down the M4, always flashes me. I haven't I'm seen you for a little bit. What? Oh, scraping the road. Oh, fair play. Is that what they're doing? What's he got on here? Looks like he got an attachment, or is it? I don't know. Oh no, just a bucket. Oh, that might be his new shovel. Yeah, but no, I always see the lad up and down. So, but I haven't seen you for a while. So hello, hope all is well. It's mad when people flash me in the local area and I'm looking and I'm going, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. And I'm so late normally flashing back. I'm like, in the mirror. Right, what's this bridge? That'd always be a good idea, wouldn't it, to have a look to see what the bridge was. There's no signs on it. For some reason I thought there was a height limit on this bridge. Oh well. But it doesn't matter. You're always better off to check anyway. Oop. Steady Nelly. They do get a bit fruity around here. These pretty much do exactly what we do, except on a much bigger scale, and some other bits and bobs as well. Like, I'm hoping I can take this off out here because it's a bit of a swamp inside. Right, let's go and see them anyway. Let's see what they got to say. Right. There's me saying Derwins do similar to what we do. They don't at all, right? They do it on a massive scale. I actually forgot what they actually did down there. Yeah, they got mounds bigger than our yard. So yeah, apologies if anyone knows Derwins. I just said to the boy, I said, I need a signature, mate. Yeah, just go in the office there, sign for it. All right, well, mate. New machine for you? Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll sign for it. I said, do you want to have a look first? Oh, I'll have to find someone. Okay, I'm dropping off 160 grand worth of machine, I think. And they just willing to sign for it, like, no. So I had to take photos of everything anyway. they've come over, looked at it, jobs are good done. So yeah, but yeah, just like, yeah, sign away, no problem. Wow. Right, we're going to have to pick another load of blocks up. We're on the edge of the valleys up on 465. So, since I got 10 minutes, Italy part 2. I can't remember where I got to last time. So, I was in the services and I was speaking to a guy there and he's like, yeah, you'll fly it down to Crisio. Apologies if I've said this, but you'll make that and want it tomorrow, no problem. Yeah, wrong. Right, didn't happen at all. It was a lovely, beautiful drive all the way down, and I got into what I didn't realise at the time was the Mont Blanc queue, and like motorway is just solid. It was just, I'm not sure if it was something had happened or what, so I'm literally sat in a queue for, I don't know, 3 hours, to the point I even cooked food. I even cooked some food in the truck. There was lorries parked on the sides, you know, out with their cooking and everything. So finally got in. Well, when the traffic started to move, I started hurtling along, and the road through the Mont Blanc is actually built up on stilts. Now cars and you know, they go on through. There's a holding area on the right hand side for lorries. Me being a bit of a pleb going, oh look at them, all them lorries, oh! Slams the brakes on, dives in, and I was very wary of what to do. But lucky enough, there's a guy from S&K in Barry. He was literally behind me. He came up and just talking bits and bobs, like, and I said, look, what's the crack here? What do I need to do? He said, right. He said, I'm going to pull up on the side, but you know, he said, and that's where I'm staying for tonight. Okay. I said, oh, I still got time to go. He said, no. He said, look, just stay here with me now tonight, and we'll go in the morning. Because fair play, I asked him where he was going. Well, he asked me where I was going. He was going down roughly the same way. He was going to turn right at Milan, I was going to turn left. And I said, look, do you mind if I just tuck myself in behind you and follow you down? Yeah, no problem. Guy's called Chainsaw. I actually worked with him when I was with Keydwells for quite some time. Guy's a lunatic, in a good way. So when we pulled into the Olden area, he's parking up. The French are going mad at us because he's just gone, look mate, I'm out of time parking up. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I'm parked it all night with him, literally by the side of him. There's lorries in and out, you can hear everyone huffling and buffling and God knows what, and I didn't really sleep. Up in the morning, I don't think we got up till about, I don't think we left about 6 o'clock, a beautiful summer's day. Have you got heated mirrors? Well, I got one heated mirror. Good, turn it on. No idea why. Obviously, when you go through the tunnels, all your mirrors just steam up constantly because you're so high up in the mountains. And I've heard a few stories about when you start climbing the Mont Blanc, it's like on a switchback road. Don't really want to miss a gear, you have a lot of problems. Because when you go over there, they lay you through in like pockets of lorries, I think it's like pockets of 10 or something. Might have changed by now, mine, because it was quite about 15 years ago I went through. So I'm going through panicking. I'm really worried. Like, I'm pretty much fully loaded. I was about 38 ton. Because you can only run at 40 ton down there. And I am kind of like panicking, like So, and up and off we goes. Going through as we're going through the tunnels, I didn't realise how long these tunnels were. But like, there's like small breaks in the tunnels where you come out into the open and you were literally going from one peak of a mountain to another. It's incredible. It's really cool. You're driving along in a tunnel and then all of a sudden, like, oh look, a bright light. You look out, you go, oh look, there's another mountain. You go up to one, into another. It's like something like a cartoon. And it is a beautiful drive. Do not get caught speeding in it. They will nail your gonads to the wall if you get caught speeding. So anyway, off we go. Super truck in down through Italy. Yay! It was just plain simple drive. And we got down to the péage where he was going to turn right, I was going to turn left. Quick flash, a beep, thumbs up, thank you very much. Massive appreciation for helping me out. He turns right, I turns left, and turns straight into the smallest village you've ever seen in your life. And I pooped it because there's sign weight limits everywhere, 3.5 ton weight limits. I'm like, As I start driving through, you've got two Italian coppers on push bikes, a man and a woman on push bikes, sat there next to like an old little chateau building, looking at me going, "Oh, we'll have you now, son." So he waves me down and everything, and I'm really panicking. I think, you know, I don't know the full crack over there. If it was Germany, Belgium, I'm okay with it was. So they pleaded pity on me, thank God, and let me on my way. I literally had to go out the village, turn right, put me onto a main little town, whatever you want to call it, and then I was back out on the peages. I went through the peage following a sign. I can't remember the sign I was following for. It wasn't Busto Riso. It was another one a bit further up. Went through there, into the services, and I'm sat there thinking, I don't really know where I'm going, because we had no sat navs or nothing like that then. You couldn't do none of that. It was a map book, because I'm a dinosaur. I actually went in the service and bought an Italian map book, because the European atlases, they're alright, you know, don't get me wrong, they'll get you through the countries or to a major city or town, but you need to make it a bit smaller then. I'm sat in the truck for about 20 minutes, sweat pouring off me because it's northern Italy in the summer, finding where I am, where I want to be on the map, but I didn't actually know exactly where I was on the map, and I just couldn't do it. This Italian guy with a side of me said, "You help?" I thought, oh, music to my luggles they were. Told me where I was. Brilliant. Off I goes. As I'm coming to the junction to turn off, I thought, ha ha ha, there's what I want. And then I turned into another village, and I really did make a massive boo-boo in that village, because I only had to go down to the next turn, and the turn in was where the industrial estate was. I took the one before, and in that village is a perfect like 90-degree bend. I nearly took out a telegraph pole trying to shunt the trailer around because it was so tight to go around. All the villagers are out. I got sweat pouring out me. I'm in a mess, but I did get around it. I did kind of put the trailer over a little bit of a bank to get it over. Gets into the steelworks, because that's where I was going, and they're all milling round, just, you know, yeah, mamma mia, with tomato. Just chilled out, relaxed, like, and I'm just like, ah. Gets in there, guy running around with a trolley of coffee. "Oh, I'll have one of them, son, thank you very much." Strips the trailer down. The thing is, out there then, I say strip the trailer, it wasn't a tilt, but you open the curtains, take all the boards out. They opened the roof, yeah, I think they opened the roof as well, I can't remember why. Yeah, they were very lax back then, you know, it was none of this, like, you know, massive health and safety. But before I went in there, you know, I got a pair of jeans on, work boots, t-shirt, you know, jumper to cover my arms, all that type of stuff. And they're all sat there like if it's summer's day, and they're, well, basically flip-flops and dungarees, like. So he tips that. It wasn't here very long, and I had 2 collections to do. One was in Turin for a company called Furcam, which I still go into this day, and there was another collection which was just like in between Milan and Turin. I couldn't find the second one. I'm up and down this little town. I cannot find this place, and it is basically a small little warehouse. It was between 2 houses, and I just couldn't find it. I actually had to phone the company who was doing the job from a freight forwarder. I said, I can't find it, and they got a gentleman to come out and meet me in the village by the petrol station. So he'd done that, no problem. I loaded about half the trailer. Was it half the trailer? Yeah, give or take. Well, about a third of the trailer was loaded, and then it was down into Turin. But I didn't have enough time to get there because I had so many balls up all day. I just ran out of time, and I stopped on a peage just outside Turin. There's another lorry parked on a peage, Romanian driver. He was pulled up on the side. I pulled up behind him, and this was when the London bombing had happened, but I didn't know nothing about that at the time because I was in Italy. It happened the previous night, like I said, I didn't know nothing about it. You wouldn't phone home back then because it cost you a fortune. Just the odd text message at most. So the guy's coming up to me. Now I didn't know this had happened back home. He's going, London, boom. Now I'm thinking, hang on mate, well, what's going on? Bearing in mind I've been out the army long, so I was still quite military orientated for things like threat levels and all that type of stuff. So this gentleman's here now going, London, boom, 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 London. I'm thinking, whoa, hang on a minute now, is this, what's going on? This was the height of, I suppose, some of the terrorism which was going on. So I'm completely baffled, no real understanding. I text my old man who's back home. I think I said, has something bad happened in London? And then he texts back about, the bombing. I was like, oh. All he was trying to do was confirm it had happened. That's all he wanted to do. So, magic. I actually said to him, map, Turin? Oh yeah, I got map. I spent probably 45 minutes talking to this guy and his other driver in what can only be described as a weird pigeon English, as they say. I had some laughs with him. Where it was like, I think I kind of worked out that all he was doing was driving back for the UK, Italy, UK, Spain, UK, Italy. That's all they'd done, and they'd done it for months. These boys had for not very much money. So yeah, that's all they'd done. But I sat there, got the map book of Turin out, showed me exactly where I needed to be in Turin. I was chuffed to bits. I even drew out the little map as well on the old notepad because we didn't have camera phones either. And yeah, it was quite surreal. So in the morning, down into Turin, which, like I say, is a major city. I panicked, quite heavily panicked. I even took out the wing mirror on the lorry. Got myself into all sorts of knots because in Italy they don't drive, they point and aim, and that is it. Finally gets into where I needed to be. It's quite a big factory warehouse. I was picking up groupage, which the whole load I was doing was what they call a groupage load. So you have bits of everything basically going to the UK, and then you just doll it up with the different companies. You can make very good money out of it if you're clever. So I got there probably 8 o'clock in the morning. Might have been a bit earlier, and I sat there till 1 o'clock and not a thing had been loaded on me, and I'm starting to get really annoyed now, trying to kick up a little bit of a fuss. And as it happened, there was another S&K driver coming, Dave. What was that, 15 years ago? And I think the guy was in his 70s then, so there's a possibility he might not be around anymore. Lovely guy. Gets talking to him, and then he explains to me, he said, look, this is common practice. You're here to pick up a groupage load, but some of your load is still on lorries around the country somewhere, and it's obviously coming in. They put like 2 pallets on me, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, yes, gonna get loaded. And then I sat there till, I believe, as well, like 9 o'clock at night, and then all of a sudden, boom, they loaded the lorry. I was furious, but the problem was this was a Friday night. Now I know there's the ban kicks in, I think it's at 12 o'clock on a Saturday. I didn't have very much time, like I said, very new to all this. I couldn't drive. Well, what I should have done was I should have just hoofed it on, but I didn't. In hindsight, I just stayed there because I was so worried about, like you say, getting pulled over, the ministry over there, because they are quite lethal. When really what I should have done was whip the card out, because I hadn't moved. It'd been on break most of the day, on and off. I should have just cracked on, but I didn't. So I left Turin at about 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to get back up to Mont Blanc to get through the tunnel before the ban kicks in. I wanted to get up as far as I could. I left Turin at 2 o'clock in the morning, and the only thing I can describe it was like something out of Fast and the Furious, and I'm not joking. There was dozens upon dozens of women of horizontal refreshment wandering around the street. There was an abundance of, I suppose, boy racer cars, like all that type of stuff. And I think if I had had my way, I would have pulled over and sat there and watched it all. It was cool, really mad. Flew out of there. God, this is going on a bit now. I do apologise. So I flew out of there anyway and got myself up to the tunnel to go back out. And I went through the tunnel really early in the morning. But driving up through to the tunnel, it's quite a picturesque place in the night. Clear skies. They said lovely summer. And you can see all the little villages and houses dotted around by the side as you're going up. It's beautiful. Straight through there, and I think, I can't remember. I don't know. Yeah, it was early in the morning, but when I was coming out the other side to go down the Mont Blanc, it was light. Now, if you want a scary experience, cook your brakes going down the Mont Blanc, because I did. I am stood on the brakes, down. You do not realise how steep that is coming out. You should literally just crawl down it. I didn't. Plain and simple, lack of experience, and it showed. I'm going down, smoke billowing out the back. The only good thing I had was I remembered a friend of mine always said, if you cook your brakes or your brakes are getting hot, do not stop, because you stop and they combust, and that's what causes a fire. So I went down. I got an Italian driver behind me flashing me, well done mate, yeah, I can see my brakes are slightly toasty. I get down the other side of the Mont Blanc, out onto the motorway. I run the lorry for about 10 minutes to let the smoke hopefully die down. I pulled over and I sat there on the side, what can only be described as absolutely, because I checked myself. It was an experience I never want to have to experience again. So I spent the weekend in the truck stop and in France, which that doesn't bother me. I'm quite happy there. And then Monday then was back up to the UK, which was pretty much, from then on, it was pretty much a plain simple run. I went up to, where did I go? A place on the A34, and then I went back up then to a company called Turner's, David Turner's, who've got quite a big history of Middle East running, Russia and all that type of stuff. And I sat on the loading bay there for about 6 hours, waiting to be tipped. Absolute nightmare of a place, and I don't think it's really changed much now. So yeah, that was fun. I think I got back to the yard on a Tuesday. It was a howling experience, but I loved it. I'm quite happy to go back and do it again. I'm not gonna lie, if the right job come up for me to be away back over the water and it would allow me, I would go. I got a cracking boss at the moment, good little job, and it works fine, but I do miss that side of it. If I ever get a chance to do it again, I don't know, we'll see, but I would definitely like to do it. Now this has gone on far too long. I'm going to get off here and pick some blocks up, so we'll see you in a bit. Tootly pip. I think I said the other day about a machine that is sliding off. Yeah, it's that one by there. So that's going back to Zona. Paul's bringing it to me with a funky chicken. So we got John up here. Wave, John. John got wind. So we'll get the greedy boards out, because that's it's a bit wide, that is. We'll crack on with it. We got some mat this time. Oh, she's on. Nice and easy as well. These ran literally on. Yeah, so you've got for the tracks, turn over for the actual screen to run, and then forward and back. That is it. Nice and easy. You pull this away, them, and get out. Yeah, it's not a 2-minute job, is it? Somebody just showing off now, look. Giving you the big onions up here, bless him. These screens, why is that upside down? I don't know, I'll have to turn you around. Have a guard. They don't move very often. So if you do lift them up, you've got to be careful. You don't snap all the hinges off. They just sit and rot, they don't get moved for a long time, periods of time. So, let's get out there anyway. We've got a lovely little ride to go. There he goes again. Wave! Don't know if he waved to me or stuck the fingers up, I'm not sure. No, I'm not lost. No, I did not take the wrong turn. The turning we want, we've just passed. For a reason is, I gotta come back on myself a bit. And there's a car on the corner. With a lovely little camber in the road, which I don't think you'll be able to see very well. So for the sake of coming down the road, walk 3/4 of a mile, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, and turn around, it's not worth the hassle. Oh, Mr. Where are you going back? I know they're taking the trees off out the wind farm, but don't know where Mr. Troilus is going. So yeah, nip into Abergorky, turn around, and we'll have the easy way in. God, this could be another really long vlog thingy-majiggy, couldn't it? Video-y thing. I'm trying to shorten them down a bit, but it's not really working, is it? But hey ho. So we're gonna shimmy up these streets by here now. Whip this off, nice and easy, of course. Yeah, really, and we'll call it a day then. I think my truck's in for a service tonight anyway. Stay there, you. Oh, surprise! Don't think they're expecting me to come around that corner then. Even the bus driver's like, what are you doing? Just drive forward. Oh well. So, some people do panic, see some flashy lights and they're like, oh my god, whatever shall I do? What you should do is get out the way. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh. You'll enjoy this now going up these streets. You'll like this. Yeah, see, there's quite a bit of a camber there. I didn't think I was going to get... Didn't want to drag a trailer around, there's no need to. Probably would have gone round, but... What's the point in risking it? It's not. I've actually brought a D6 up through yet as well. Which I was quite impressed with. I'm not going to lie, I was impressed. Where this is now, somebody will tell me, because I know there's a few people that watch my garbage, rubbish, are from around here. And come on, keep it coming, my love. What this colliery was called, so I can't remember. I do follow a couple of Facebook pages do with the collieries of Wales and stuff, and I can't remember the name of this one because there was 268 collieries, I believe it was, or coal mines, or in just the Welsh valleys. It was the most mined area in the UK, in the whole of the UK. And still is, to be honest with you, because there's actually quite a few drift mines still floating around here, which I didn't realise actually until the other day. Until our good friend Dark Cloud told me. Yeah, so yes, extremely heavily mined. I don't come around here now or anything. You have got a tiptoe up through here. It's not the best. Come on, girl. Yeah. So, but this was quite a big one as well, I believe. Well, it is a big one. If you look down into it, you see it was a big old colliery back in the day. Yeah, we still import the stuff, you know. That makes you laugh, doesn't it? Really does make you laugh. I can go straight down by here if I want to, but I don't trust that way. I know I can go left, so I'm going to go left. It goes up a little bit of a hill and then off to the left, but I don't really trust it that way. We'll go this way because I know I can go through this way. It's not too bad coming up through here. You just gotta slowly take your time with it, plod through. Same as loading some of this kit. You literally cannot rush it. Come up here in the summer, it's absolutely stunning. If you're into your walking. Actually, the place we're going to, you've got what do they call them? Glamping pod things. I'm trying to show you up now, because it is a holiday place. It's a registered business place. Yeah, straight in front. That's where we've just come down, up over the Rickos. You don't want to cook your brakes coming down here, because that's definitely half a day out with the undertaker, as old Mr. Dibner would say. I could do being in and out here a bit quick, because the schools will be out soon now. Yeah, so we did have a bit, like I said, a bit of a schoolboy error when we loaded this machine. A little bit my fault, and unfortunately the gentleman who was loading it as well, but just one of them things. I should have been more aware of what was about to happen, and I wasn't. So we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. I think I said about it last week. I think. So yeah, like I said, these are not nice machines to load, because the tracks are so small. When you start turning them, they've got a tendency to like throw themselves a little bit. So you do need to be. That looks a bit tight. You do need to be aware of that. Oh, the rest that is tight. Is it? Or just my imagination? Yeah, when I come up here with a D6 on, to say, oh, well done, thank you very much. I come up here and it was two cars, double-breasted, parked. I had to get in the blade, tilt the blade over to the other side to Get it through the gap. Yeah. I do love coming up here. Slash. Proper Wales. Isn't it? Boy, or wasn't it? So a little bit of a narrow bridge and a little bit of a windy road to go up now, which I think I might struggle a little bit now. I think we might have to pop the old diff on a bit. Just for the sake of being safe. Oh, please tell me you're not parked there. Oh, no way. Oh no, there's somebody in it. That's alright. Come on, you. Where's he going? Is he gonna move for me? I need him right out, I do. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. Right, gates open. Right, let's get that up. Let's pop that on. We'll crawl up through here. It's a bit slick. It's a bit slick. Not looking good. He got a tractor, so he might have to tow me up. We'll have to wait and see. When I first come up here, I literally thought, hang on, you've got to be joking. But no, this is the correct way. In the manual. We'll crawl it up through here. Up another gear go. I do have a lot of walkers come through here. Runoffs, but there. I don't know what they were there for, but there's not a lot of room up here either, so. And the good old tag axle as well coming up here, she likes to push you forward. So if you do give a yee-haw, your front steer are coming off the ground and you're going forwards. It's one of the big disadvantages of a tag axle. Get around here now. Let's go. That was the only bit I was worried about. Touch wood. So far, so good. Because if you get towed, coming up something like that, unless you've got a solid bar on, the truck will pull across, which means you pull your trailer and everything closer to the corners to the side, which you don't want, because then your turning circle's restricted. Well, there's still like little buildings here, and I think it's amazing. I do love the old where the collieries were, and they got like the old little buildings. I just find it really interesting. Yeah, so like I said, there's a couple of ponds up here. Apparently they're very busy as well. They're booked right out. Right. Giddy up, Nelly. Giddy up, little girl. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Well, that was pretty whoops, we're on private ground, so it don't matter. Right, now where we took this off is just in front of me, but there, and I'm not taking that off, but there. We're going to do it by now, literally straight in front of me. Because I'm not risking that again. If we go off by block it, and let's get this unloaded then. Right, yo. That was literally simple track off, but I said there's pods, but like clamping pods, but it looks. Sorry, I can't show. I did say I was not sure, and I forgot. I was a bit busy, but it looks down into the valley. Apologies. Yeah, so you'd look all the way down into Treorchy and beyond. It's absolutely stunning. I love it, I do. Yeah, so this used to be Old Colliery. Where's the bear with me if I can. Where is it? Where are you two? But there, just by there, if I got it right. I think I have. There's another road that comes in. They've come down that road with a bulker on as well. Oh, that was interesting. Very interesting. We were bringing some stone and stuff up here, and they were having a little bit of complaints off the locals. So yeah, come down that way, son. Oh. I was going to put the budgie up, but it's just too windy. It is quite windy up here. Now, see, just another delightful little joy of cleaning all this up before we move on to the next one. So if your plan is to become a low loader driver, just remember you do a lot of cleaning, and a lot of putting stuff away, and a lot of unpacking stuff, and a lot of things. But it doesn't matter because I'm in beautiful Treorchy, one of them anyway. That's the Rick Ross, so you know. See the birdies, tweet 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 tweet. But when you go up a little bit higher, it gets quite windy, so unfortunately I can't put my budgie up. So I'm going to clean this lot up, get everything put away, get the truck back to the yard. It's in for a service tonight, and I think we might call that one quits. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, nice clean trailer. Nice and clean for 5 seconds. I mentioned it's beautiful. Don't know if I did. We'll unplug them because we don't need them anymore. I've just pulled the thing clean out. Well done, nutsack. Do you know what? Trying to do things with one hand is just not very good. Not good. So put all my junk away. Really need a bigger box up there. I do. A much bigger box. Well, not a bigger box, but a better one. Maybe one which is a bit wider because it's falling apart as well. It's only hardened plastic, and there's a big hole in the back, split on that side. It's split on that side. Yeah, so it's it's had a bit of a beating. Right, anyway, folks, we'll leave out there this week. I think I've had more than enough of a little adventure. So all the loggers coming down. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know where they're going though. Bit confused where they'd be going around here. Answers on the postcard. Unless they're going up. Unless they're going up over the bow. I don't know. Anyway, I'm off. Have fun. See you all later. I will try and get back to going through the comments because I still haven't done them. I know. Really good at doing. I make a brilliant YouTuber. I never get back to no one. Anyway, let's go. Toodle pip.